All right, I think we can get started. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome to the startup webinar of the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator. My name is Chenia. I'm from IBAN, the European Business Angels Network, and I'm joined by my colleague Lorena from WIDA. We are both part of the international team delivering the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator. Delivering the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator, which is an initiative supported by the European Commission to foster digital innovation. I'm sorry, does someone have? Yeah, thanks. All right. We are both part of the international team delivering the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator, which is an initiative supported by the European Commission to develop and foster digital innovation across Europe, Latin America, and the Caribbean. Today's session is about giving you the knowledge and tools that you need to take the full advantage of our new open call, which has been recently opened. So if you're a startup or an innovative SME with a digital solution, this program could be a turning point for your growth. Let me quickly pass slide. All right. So let me quickly walk you through the agenda today. So we will begin with a brief introduction to the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator, what it is and what it's trying to achieve. We will focus on the open call number 4, including key details and what's new this year. After that, we will dive deeper into some specific challenges published in the matching platform and how you can respond to them. And finally, we'll wrap up with a Q&A session so you can keep your questions ready. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. And please keep your mics off for now, at least until the Q&A session. Thanks. All right, so maybe let's just start by introducing you to the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator. This program, its main goal is to create strategic partnerships between startups and corporates across the EU, Latin America, and the Caribbean, which promotes promoting digital cooperation and innovation. So the model is simple. So large companies, our corporate partners, bring real-world digital challenges that they're facing. And startups and innovative SMEs, like many of you here today, can propose solutions to those challenges. That would be the matching side of things, this left-hand side. The accelerator then supports both parties to co-develop and scale the solution through a structured 6-month acceleration program. Our main goal is about helping you scale and grow through real-world partnerships. So far, we've supported 42 partnerships being connected, and we have accelerated over 33 of them. Since the beginning, we have worked across various verticals. So we've worked with smart production, clean tech, health tech, e-services, and each year we add new sectors to address emerging needs. What's important is that we are industry agnostic. So no matter your field, if you are solving a real challenge within digital technology, this program can support you. For this particular open call, we are focusing on e-services. So what do we mean by e-services? So they are digital services that enable remote, real-time interaction, often replacing or enhancing face-to-face experiences. So here you can see some examples in banking or in cultural and creative industries and in sports tech, but they can span across any type of vertical. But again, the call is not exclusive to e-services. This is just the focus area for us. So we welcome all digitally innovative solutions that fit a corporate challenge. Now, what's in it for the startups? Okay, so what's in it for the startups? So this is probably the most important question for many of you here. So what do I get if I get selected, right? So the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator offers two main forms of support. So first, we get expert services valued at up to 30,000 euros or even 40,000 euros if your partnership includes a Caribbean company. And second, you can get a dedicated package of direct financial support just for your startup. So let's look at them in detail. So first, we have these basically in-kind services. So they're not coaching sessions or business lectures. They are customized hands-on services that are carefully matched to your partnership's goals. So there are four main categories of support, and every selected startup will receive some or all of these depending on their needs. So first of all, you get a road mapping and mentorship. That's the first thing you get when you join the program. You'll be paired with a dedicated mentor, which is someone with experience in cross-regional innovation and partnerships. And together with your corporate partner, you will define a tailored roadmap for your collaboration. So that means like clarifying your objectives, like mapping out the proof of concept, identifying any business or any technical gaps, and figuring out the services that you will need. This ensures that everyone is aligned, so you have no surprises when you're in the middle of those services. Second, we have the proof of concept support. So this is expert help designed to build and test your solution in the real world. So whether you're trying to adapt your technology for a corporate system, to integrate any APIs, or running specific tests in a factory or in a specific community, basically we help you get those things sorted out. So it's not just building a prototype, it's about adding value and feasibility to your solution. Then we have the business case development. So yeah, let's just say that your proof of concept went well, that's great. But yeah, what does your business model support grow? How do you intend to grow, right? Is the corporate ready to take it further? So that's where the business case development comes in. So you will work with experts to refine your go-to-market strategy, revenue models, pricing structures, scaling of your solution, international growth, how your solution scales from one pilot to many. And the aim is quite simple. So you make sure that both you and your corporate partner see a clear path to sustainability and growth. Finally, we have the investment readiness and scaling. So if your partnership has some true traction, you've done the business case, you've done the proof of concept, things are going well, I guess the next phase is to attract investment or to try to scale up, right? So you might receive support on like refining your investor pitch, mapping out the scaling plan, accessing public funding, scaling into corporate structures, or even get the chance to pitch directly with investors. So it's not just about funding, it's about we're going to help you find infrastructure, partnerships, operational support, everything that you need to grow into new markets. So basically, we offer an end-to-end acceleration program, not only to test your idea, but to turn it into a scalable business opportunity. But secondly, as I said earlier, we also have direct financial grants for the startups. So the startups selected for the program are also eligible for 7,000 euros to develop your proof of concept. So we will help you cover time, materials testing, and integration work. You will get up to 2,000 euros for travel. So if you need to meet your corporate partner on site, so that's covered. And up to 1,500 euros to transport equipment. So if you need to bring hardware or any other specific tech into a live setting, you will have up to 1,500 euros. So yeah, again, we are helping you build a long-term commercial partnership. And that's what the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator is about. But yeah, that sounds great, but how can we find this corporate, right? Because in order to get this acceleration program, you need to partner up with the corporate. So we can also help with that. Of course, if you already are currently working with a corporate, you can directly apply into the program. But if you have not found yet a corporate to work with, we have the solution for you, basically. So the answer is our matching platform. So this platform will allow you to browse existing and current corporate challenges, submit proposals to corporates that tailor their needs, and reach out to potential partners directly. So you can access the matching platform through the link. I think my colleagues will send the link at some point. But yeah, currently we have more than 80 active challenges, and we are adding more each week. Historically, we've covered over 350 challenges. We currently have over 300 corporates signed up in the platform. We have over 1,500 startups and SMEs, and more than 300 other stakeholders, which include, for example, investors. This is what the matching platform looks like. So basically, you can scan for specific corporate challenges and basically respond to those. So once you get in touch, we recommend you to be specific. So we recommend that you tell them why your solution is a great match and avoid copy-pasting messages. And here are a few don'ts there. So we recommend you not to spam the platform with offers. We recommend you to not use the platform as a lead generator to sell extra services that aren't related. And we don't recommend leaving your profile blank or vague. So, okay, to wrap up. So let's just say that, yeah, you responded to a corporate challenge on the platform. You had a couple of meetings with the corporate. Things seem to be working well. They're interested in your solution. How do you apply to the acceleration program? So first you go to our website, navigate to the open call section. Then you read the guidelines and eligibility criteria very carefully. The eligibility criteria is quite broad, but still we always recommend to read through that, what's required in the application and how the proposal will be evaluated. Then you will fill out the online application form together with the corporate partner, and you will submit your proposal before October 31st, 2025, which is when the call closes. Just as a reminder, though, we are accepting and approving applications on a rolling basis, so you don't have to wait for the deadline. You can apply as soon as you're ready, and we will review it within the next month or two. All right, I'm gonna pass it on to Lorena now. She will walk you through some of the challenges identified by WIDA. And yeah, I hope this is helpful.
Thank you. Thank you, Senia. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure for me to be here and share with you some of the main challenges that we have in our portfolio for the corporations we work with acquires from. And we currently have several active challenges published on the EU-LAC platform. And I'll be presenting some of them today, each one seeking innovative solutions from startups to enterprises. So we began with this challenge for Michelin, a French company specializing in the manufacture of tires. The name of the challenge is Digital Solutions to Advance Media Cultivation for Sustainable Tire Production. The objective of this challenge is to promote technology solutions that improve productivity, sustainability, and the work experience of natural rubber plantations in South America.
Hi, Lorena.
So back
Sorry
to
for
you.
interrupting, but I think that we cannot hear you properly. I don't know why. Can you check
Okay,
the microphone?
can you check now? Sorry.
Yes, now it's better. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, Julia. Yeah. Well, the name of this challenge is Digital Solutions to Advance Media Cultivation for Sustainable Production. And the objective of this challenge is to promote technological solutions that improve productivity, sustainability, and work experience on natural rubber plantations in South America, specifically in Brazil. Currently, this sector faces several key challenges, such as competitions with other crops, long and risky returns of investment, the emergence of tree disease, and low socioeconomic interest on the part. So the potential high is really high. At the aim of increased yields, reduced labor costs, extended longevity of trees, and generated through productive transformation in the sector. Can you hear me well? I don't know, Senia. You can hear me? I think I have some connection problem.
I can hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the potential. So, in this context, what is Michelin looking for? Michelin is seeking solutions with an emphasis on robotics and automation, digitations of operations, and smart farming with advanced technologies. And what does Michelin offer for the select startup? They offer the possibility of implementing real pilots in Brazil, access to its global networks of experts, financing the scale solutions, as well as strategy alliances and international visibility. So if you're a startup in the town of Caribbean and your solution aligns with what Michelin is looking for, so you can attend this opportunity. So maybe we can move on to the next one. And please let me know if you can hear me correctly. Okay.
Lorena,
Well.
sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
It's still a little bit too low. So, I mean, the volume is as it is. Perhaps just go slightly slower, perhaps, and that can maybe compensate. I'm sorry. Yeah, we've got a few people saying that the audio is not too good.
Okay. Okay, please let me know if you can hear me now, because I think I don't have good connection, but please let me know.
Yep, to me it's okay. Let's see.
Okay, thank you. So this is our second challenge. This is our corporate Alvarez Bolt is a leading Peruvian consumer goods company with 59 years of experiences and sustained growth in the traditional channel in the north of Peru. Alvarez Bolt challenge is a smart digital integration of the traditional channel with central operations using IoT, AI, and advanced analytics. The main goal of this challenge is to digitally integrate traditional channel warehouse with its central operation using technologies such as IoT, artificial intelligence, and advanced analytics to achieve continuous visibility, dynamic inventory management, and a proactive response to demand. They currently face challenges such as lack of post traceability, low visibility of point of sale performance, and inefficiency in promotions, purchases, and replenishment. So therefore, what they are looking for startups with scalable solutions that can be piloted in the field in Peru, including AI to anticipate demand, APIs that connect with ERP, and blockchain to ensure full traceability. In return, what Alvarez can offer to the startups, in return, they can offer real scalability of the solution, access to a high volume operation with more than 56,000 active points of sale, more than 200,000 monthly orders, and extensive logistic infrastructure. This is an unique opportunity to position a solution as a new standard for the traditional channel in Peru. Thank you. So maybe we can move on to the next one, Xenia, please. Thanks. This is our third challenge. This is also a corporate for a Peruvian company, Internet para Todos. It's a joint initiative by Integrated, Facebook, IDB Investment, and GAF that aims bridge the digital divide in LATAM through a sustainable model. This challenge comes from Peru headquarters. The challenge name is Connectivity with Purpose, Digital Literacy for Rural Communities, that seek partners with creative and scalable solutions that digitally educate adults and young people in rural communities in Peru. Although many of these areas already have internet access, the lack of digital skills prevents its productive use in education, health, and commerce. So what they are looking for? They are looking for proven models of functional prototypes that use inclusive methodology, digital or mixed, that are easy to implement with basic connectivity and include training through mentoring or peer learning. They also value a lot proposals that measure the impact with clear KPIs and have sustainable expansion plan. What does Internet para Todos offer for the possible solvers? They offer access to a national network of connected communities, visibility as a strategy ally, and technical support to pilot and scale the solutions. Also, they are looking for allies in the European Union and Caribbean who will turn connectivity into a true digital inclusion. So, thank you. We can move on for the fourth challenge, please. Perfect. Okay, this challenge is from the Red Energía del Perú, that it's a company based in Peru also, that is specialized in providing detailed engineer services for electrical projects. Now, this challenge is innovation to develop AI-based solutions to protect worker safety during the construction of substations and transmission lines. And the construction of substations and power transmission lines, workers face high-risk conditions in remote and changing areas where there is no connectivity or constant power, making effective and timely supervision really difficult. So manual surveillance leaves margin for errors and accidents that are not detected on time. And faced with this challenge, Red Peru proposed implementing artificial intelligence-based solutions that detect unsafe acts and conditions in real time, such as lack of PPA, false, unauthorized access, using autonomous, portable, and adaptable. And what they are looking for with this partnership? They are looking for technologies partners with experience in AI applied field safety, capable of operating an environment without fixed infrastructure and with limited connectivity and adapting to changing terrain with portability and autonomy. And they offer also to real projects technical support, operational data, and collaborative environment to validate and scale the solution, regional visibility, and the potential to become a long-term strategic partners in the LATAM energy sector. Yes, so maybe we can move on to the final one. Thank you. Perfect. So this challenge is from the Skinner Center in Peruvian institutions with more than 30 years of experiences dedicated to the emotional, psychological, and cognitive care of children, adolescents, and adults. And the challenge is transforming emotional well-being with a click. There's currently no comprehensive digital platform that allows for continuous and structured mentoring of patients, psychology progress, and current care tends to be fragmented between face-to-face and virtual sessions with no centralized systems to record measures results or provide supports between consultants. So this makes really difficult to accurately access the impact of observations, optimize resources, and offer a truly personalized. It's good. What what they want, implement the technology solutions that bridge this gap, automating processes, centralizing medical records, offering support tools, and generating real-time progress metrics. And what they are looking for? They are looking for startups capable of co-creating this scalable and secure platform. The solvers with experiences in health tech, edtech, and digital wellness. And what does Center Skinner offer to the startups? They offer pilots in real clinic settings, networks of professionals and strategic allies, and opportunities to scale the technology. So to conclude, these are our 5 challenges that we are currently having as seeking for startups. And each one of the challenges represents not only a problem to be solved, but also an opportunity to create real tangible impact, whether it's in agriculture, connectivity, mental health, research, or energy. So we believe a collaboration between startups and corporations is really key to drive meaningful innovation and beyond. So if any of these challenges spark your interest, we encourage you to apply, connect with us, and become part of this growing ecosystem of change makers. Thank you. And if you have any questions, we can move on to the Q&A session.
Thanks, Lorena. Yeah, indeed. I think they were really interested, and actually they're a great example of like a great chance to enter like a new market through a serious partnership. So again, for you founders, it's not about like sending your decks and hoping for the best. So in this case, we did the work of looking for these challenges, and through the B2Match platform that we introduced earlier, you can directly connect with all of these corporates to basically partner up with them, enter the acceleration program. And yeah, if you have also any questions, regardless, you can always contact us via email. Of course, we will forward you the presentation after the webinar. But yeah, you can check out, you can always get in touch with us via email if you have any questions. But yeah, that was all from our side. We think there may be many questions rising from your side. So yeah, we would be happy to take this extra time to just answer them and yeah, walk you through any steps or any questions that you may have or doubts. Thanks. Please feel free to drop them on the chat, or yeah, if you want, you can either like raise your hand or yeah, feel free to let us know. Otherwise, if anyone wants to jump in and like directly like turn on their microphone for a second, also feel free to do so. Great question. So yeah, so we have one question here. I have not reviewed yet the eligibility criteria, but can companies from Curaçao also apply? I'm pretty sure that you can, as yeah, as you are part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. So I would say yes. Correct me if I'm wrong, any of you, but I think so. Yes. So yeah, let me just see.
Let's see. I can see Curaçao, but maybe we need to ask.
Yeah, need to double check.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are some other questions you mentioned. We can bring our partner if you have already one. Who are there
There-
any requirements?
So usually the kind of partnerships that we are looking into accelerating are private. So it can be either maybe like a private university or a private company. So if you check out the link here that we are going to send regarding the open call, let me just quickly send you the link. But basically, if you have a look there, oops, everyone in the meeting. Okay. If you can have a look at it here, there's basically a list of types of what we consider corporate, basically, and specific criteria. Nevertheless, if you are partnering up with someone from the Caribbean, those criteria are a little bit different. Yes, Karina. So we will share the presentation after the webinar has ended. So yeah, we will make sure to forward it to everyone. Jithindra, so yeah, I still don't understand. Are you from Europe? So yes, so this is an EU-funded initiative. So if we go backwards a little bit in the presentation, let me just quickly walk you here. So basically, this is an EU-funded initiative. It's part of the Global Gateway, funded by the European Commission, and we are trying to connect EU, the EU with Latin America and the Caribbean. So we are funding both sides, which is quite interesting, and it's fostering regional development and innovation. That's why we have partners like Caribbean Export, like Wide Eye Spam, like Tecnalia Colombia, the IDB Lab, so that they can support also from there. I hope that answered your question. Javier has another question. So if I understood correctly, these challenges that Lorena showed us are proposed by startups in Latin America that are looking for partners in Europe. I mean, if you want to answer, Lorena, but I think I can answer as well. So these are corporates based in Latin America that are looking for startups in the EU or in the Caribbean to solve these challenges.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. We have a lot of corporates in Latam, so we are seeking for solvers from Europe and Caribbean. Also, just Michelin is from Europe corporate, so we are looking for partners in Latam, especially in Brazil, because the POC will be implemented in that country.
Actually, Javier, if you look at the B2Match platform, which is, I think, one of the links that we shared, but in any case, with the EU-LAC Digital Acceleration website, you can, at the top right, there's the matching platform, and there you can look for all of the challenges that we are currently, that are currently open, and they are both from EU-based corporates and from Latin America and Caribbean-based corporates. And we are looking for startups that can solve these challenges. Stefan has another question. So he's trying to understand what stage of development is acceptable. Idea, prototype, MVP. Do I have to have a partner? So indeed, we are accelerating partnerships. That means that you need to have at least kind of like a verbal agreement minimum with a corporate in order to apply for the acceleration services. So basically, either you are currently in touch with a corporate and you are currently working with a corporate, and together you apply to the acceleration services, or if you are a startup and you're currently not working with any corporate, then you can enter the B2Match platform for the program and look for challenges that your startup can solve. And through that, you can get in touch with the corporate and basically like develop a little bit your relationship with her. These are corporates that are open to working with startups. So we've made the work of identifying pain points and challenges that they want to solve. And once you have that sorted out, then you can apply to the acceleration program. Charles Monteiro, so any minimal financial investment from the corporate company. So again, that depends on the corporate, and that depends on how your relationship develops. So this is something that we cannot control, but we will try so there are some services that we deliver. These are the services that we deliver. And part of the investment and scaling part, we have different options that you can choose from. One is scaling into corporate structures. So we will help you to scale and look for funding from corporates. You also have an option to choose from investors. So that means VCs, business angels, and we will help you like set up meetings with them and develop your pitch deck. So that really depends on a case-by-case basis. Yes. Then again, Charles, another question. So any minimal requirements, KPIs defined from the start are necessary to achieve during the acceleration. So that's something that you define together with corporate. So once you apply to the open call, you will see that you need to fill in a questionnaire about what your objectives are, if you have a specific plan for basically developing your solution within that corporate. So you will be asked some specific questions. And of course, us as the partners of the acceleration program, we are looking for partnerships that have a clear idea of what they want to do and what they want to achieve. So that's why feel free to reach out to any of us in case you have any questions or need any support in drafting the application. Next, so EU startups have to partner with LATAM corporates. That's correct. So we are looking for partnerships that are cross-border. So that means an EU startup partners up with a Latin American corporate, or an EU-based corporate partners up with a Latin American startup, or Caribbean corporate partners up with an EU or Latin American startup. What if people are not replying in the matchmaking platform? So usually they are open to collaborating. I don't know if Lorena can support here, maybe, because I think you've been more involved in these things. So the question is, what if people are not replying in the matchmaking platform?
Please let us know. As we are also as part of contact in the platform matching. So please let us know if you have any idea, if you want to contact them and they don't reply. Please send us a message and we will keep in touch with you.
Mm-hmm. Great. So yeah, again, like we are always around kind of like trying to support the establishment of these partnerships. And we will help, like, again, like as Lorena said, if any of you have any problems or any issues, we are always the intermediary. So April asked, is it mainly for apps and workflow development? Usually it's somewhat related to that, because we are looking, like we basically look for challenges that the corporate has, and usually they're related to these topics, but it's possible that they go beyond this. So we highly recommend that either you check out the challenges that Lorena shared, or you check out the B2Match platform and see what type of challenges your solution might fit best. Can the startup be made up by Latin Americans but be based in the US, or does it have to be physically based in Latin America? So I think we're looking for companies based in the sense that they need to have at least like a juridical person in Latin America. That's the bare minimum. I hope that answers your question. Yes, the recording will be shared, Stefan. Thanks. We are a European AI startup in energy, and we have a corporate partner in LATAM that is looking to pilot our product. Can we invite them to apply together, right? Yes, exactly. That's exactly the type of partnerships that we are looking for. So we highly encourage you to apply. Yes. Another question. So in the matching platform, is it only possible to reach out to specific challenges, or is there a company that fits our value proposition? We can reach out to them to present our solutions. So we are looking, so you can only reach out to specific challenges. And that's specific because, again, these corporates are really happy to collaborate with startups, but they want to be strategic and they want to make things work for their own corporation, right? So we identified specific areas in which the corporate wants to improve or is looking into other solutions. So we are trying to solve those specific challenges that we identify together. It's possible, though, that maybe by talking with them, you can identify other areas in which the corporate is also interested in exploring. But initially, you can only respond to specific challenges. Yeah. Any additional questions? Oops, let me move the presentation. In any case, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact either Lorena or myself or both of us so we can walk you through any processes or any questions that you may have. In any case, also to finalize, my colleagues have just shared a feedback questionnaire. So please feel free to answer that. And I hope this webinar was really useful. I hope we receive many emails from you. We are looking forward to receiving your applications and connecting you with corporates. It was a pleasure walking you through all of this. Great. All right. I think we can, the session can be finalized like this. It's been really nice presenting all of these challenges with you. So yeah, as a next step, just feel free to explore the website of the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator, check the challenges, register on the matching platform. We are adding challenges every week, so please keep on checking it out. And if you have any questions about the eligibility criteria, application process, finding partners, don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks a lot for your attention, and we look forward to working with you and seeing your innovations in action in the future. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good afternoon and morning.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Love you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.